Hello everyone. Can you all see my screen? Okay, let's start TutorShell webinar. So the main purpose of TutorShell webinar is to actually help tutors, teachers, coaching centers and schools to digitalize their system. So we have chosen few topics where you can actually understand what kind of points to be taken care and how to use TutorShell, how to utilize it in your education system and how to get benefits out of it. So let's start with first pointer is essential qualities your tuition classes must have. So everyone knows there are several essential qualities that a tuition class can have, and there are few of them which we have listed over here. Is basically, of course, the knowledgeable and experienced tutors, then your customized lesson plans, basically tailored to your students' individual need and the way they are, more comfortable, their learning styles. Then effective math teaching methods, regular assessments of course is necessary, and good communication, availability and flexibility. The tuition class should be available and flexible enough to accommodate the schedules of the students and their parents. And of course, they have affordable fees. Now let's see how all these kind of a thing you can actually manage in your TutorShell. Okay. So this is the portal of tutorshell.com. Whenever you visit this site, you will be able to see all the features and the pricing and the support. If you want to book a demo, you can also do with us. So basically on the right top corner, you will see login button. When you click on that, you will reach your page as in sign in for student as a student or as a teacher. Now I'll get back to the student part, but let's start with the teacher. So whenever you sign in as a teacher, in this case I'm using my Gmail account to sign in. I have set up few things over here. So let's start how we can organize our uh, classes and subjects and assessments and performance tracking, everything at one place. So this is your dashboard where you can see how many classes I have added and how many subjects and tests, excuse me, and students and subtutor. Okay. So main thing is there are main 2 points which we need to do is first to set up your classes. Now classes can be set up as per your own naming convention. So you can name it as PYP1, or you can name it as class 1, class 2, class A, or maybe if you want to give section A, section B, you can also do that. Excuse me. Then whatever name you feel right, you can just name it, and you can see I have already done few of the classes naming convention which I have followed, different kind. All are visible here. If you want to delete or edit it from here, you can always go and do it. Then the subjects come. Okay, in this case what will happen that you need to, whatever the classes you have defined so far, you need to select one of the classes over here and add the subject name. So now you can give any subject name. So let's say you want to create it as maybe English. Okay, you can give your syllabus file, you can give your study materials, you can also embed the outside reference videos, YouTube videos. You can also set different link of outside references, and then once you create a click, your class and subject against that class will be created. So you can see that I have already created few of the classes and subjects over here, and I can anytime go and delete or edit it or add my study materials or change whatever I want to. Now comes your sub tutor. So if you are a group, like if you're running a coaching center, so if you have group of teachers, then you can add them as your sub tutors, and basically it will help you in like they can help you in setting up their the subject study material or the lessons or the syllabus over here. So basically you need a proper email ID of your sub tutors, and you can give any random password for them and their tutor name. Now here you need whatever the classes I have, like this is my system, I'm the main person because I have logged in, so I need to give access to these tutors. So if you want to give access to all, you can give access to all, or if you want to give access to few, then you can do it. If I want class physics, JE class physics, and I want class 1 maths and science, then I can do. So whatever access you are giving, they will be able to see only those classes and subjects. Okay. As soon as you click on create button, the email will be sent to the email ID which you have mentioned over here, and your subtutor needs to use that email ID and the password to log in using this portal. Now the student part come, where you know how to organize your students. So now in this case, again same thing you need to do. You need to give your student name, student or parent email ID. You can prefer anyone, but it should be unique email ID, and the password. The roll number is optional, and the age. Again the same thing is going to happen over here. You can select whatever classes access you want to give this particular student, and by selecting this, only class 1 maths and science access will be given to this person, this student. As soon as you click on create button, again the email will be sent to this email ID, whatever you have mentioned over here, and they need to use the same email ID and password to log in to your system, and they can see whatever you have set up for them. Now comes the timetable or schedules. In this case, how you can organize it. Basically you have multiple options of doing it. You can see your existing or upcoming schedules over here. So we have different type: one time, daily, weekly, and date. So in this case, one time is basically where you are actually just doing the class only once. Okay, the one time is pretty obvious name. Then you need to give the class the name of the schedule. So I'll just give you maybe maths 1 Q1, something like this, and I'm selecting the class and the subjects maths, and I need to give the the hour, like at what time to what time it is going to happen, like this. I can select my teachers from here, and I can check their availability. So whatever access I have given to my teachers, only those will be listed over here. So this teacher is available in this case, so I can assign this particular schedule. If I am going online, then I have to need to give any meeting link. You can use Zoom link, you can use Google Meet or Teams link. Whatever you want to give, you can give the link over here. You can also enter the contact details if you have, and you can set the reminder for them. So email will be sent to them, whatever notify before time you have set over here. We have daily option also for your timetable. So in this case, what will happen, instead of one time, it is going to happen daily, and from this time to, let's say, this time. Okay, 2:29 p.m. to 3:29 p.m. every day maths class is going to happen at this time. You again can check the availability. Okay, this time is not available for this particular person, so I will go and check. Okay, this person is available. So again I can set the meeting accordingly. Then weekly, we have an option. Weekly you can choose particular days. So let's say you are doing it only Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. From this time to this time, again I'll check the availability. Okay, this teacher is available, so I can set the meeting for them. You can also give offline class option. If you click on that, then you need to enter the location, the address of the offline class where it is happening. So it's not like that you have to use it only for online teaching. You can embed this particular system in your offline also, because everything is going to be at one place. It will be easy to manage. You don't have to WhatsApp or email them, or send them messages manually. So it will save a lot of your time in doing that. We have another option is date, where you can select the date. Basically, let's say you are taking this class only for 1 month, okay, and in 1 month you want to choose only few days. So let's say it's going to 1, 2, or maybe 8th, 9th, 7th, or maybe 14, 21, 28. So you can select like these, based on your preference dates, and then again you can check the availability of this particular teacher and set the class like accordingly. Okay. The other part which we mentioned, that how can you do it, it's basically notices. Basically you can set the notices for your whole classes, basically all the classes, or you can do it only for few selected classes. Okay, so let's say I want to set only for these classes and subjects. Maybe some activity is going on, let's say some annual activity, or some maths competition is going on. You can always put the notice over here. Okay. Now we have another option of creating the test. This is really important feature of TutorShell, because in here you can actually pre-prep yourself, your test papers, and basically and assess your students. Even if you offline, you can still use this system, because everything will be in at one place, at one system. You don't have to rewrite many things. So it will be really easy for you to assess them and show their report, that how that particular person is doing automatically. So what will happen, that you need to select the class over here to create any test. Okay, you can select the subjects, the test name. The cutoff can be in percentage or marks. So let's say if it is going to be 40% cutoff. Last submission date is really important, because you need to give them last submission date, that they need to give this exam before this date. And the test duration is also important. So let's say if you mention 60 minutes over here, then your student needs to finish this particular test within 60 minutes. Okay, so as soon as they click on start test, they need to finish it within 60 minutes. Now how to add the questions. So these are my few existing tests. I will show you how you can add the test paper. So basically what is, let's say you are saying what is H2O. You have here single choice, multiple choice, and text. So the good part is that for single choice and multiple choice, you can actually pre-select your options. Okay, so let's say you want to create let's say in this case this is going to be of 2 marks. This is going to be single choice, only one option will be correct, and you can give water, carbon. I'm just giving some random values just to show you. If you don't want more than 3 options, you can always delete it. If you want more options, you can always plus it. Okay, now in this case my right answer, we know that it's water, right? So I need to pre-select the answer. What will happen when you pre-select this right answer, then when your students actually give the exam, they will be able to you will be able to auto mark it. So basically auto correction mode it will always go, so you don't need to go and manually check their answers, questions and answer, whether they have entered it correct or not. It is possible for single choice and multiple choice. For text is an exception because text is like an essay. It can be a it's like it is going to be a writing test, right? So they need to write essay or maybe some pointers about some topic. Then in that case, yes, you need to go and manually check them. So here we have, if you can see here, that we have post test. So post test basically, when you click on post test, then only it will be visible to your students. Before that, it will not be visible to them. Okay. So let's say you have an exam in May. You can prepare your test papers in advance, like in February or March. But when you are ready, when you want your students to give the exam, you want to give it only on for that day, then you can post that test on 1st of May, let's say in this example, and they will give exam on that day. Okay, it will be visible to them on that day itself. Another good thing is that if you keep on building it, then basically you can clone the existing question. So let's say another batch comes, okay, you don't want to rewrite the question papers again and again for them, so you can clone existing questions, whatever the questions you have entered earlier, you can clone them from here like this, selecting checkbox. So it will be easier for you. You don't have to rewrite the same question and answers again and again. Okay, you can create different test papers for them using these existing questions as well. Now you can see the test results of your student as well. So here you can see that I have like few pending incomplete. These are my students. The name is like test 2 and test in this case. So this particular person has actually given the test and has passed. I can see the results also from here, what they have done right, see, expected answer, and what they have wrong. If I have something like, if I want to change something, I can go and here and change it. Okay. Now you can also track the student performance using this portal. So basically, if you want to track the performance of your student from, let's say 1st of February 2022 to till today, you can select the class, all your student, I have less data in this case, but when you have a good amount of students or maybe 2 or 3 students, they are giving exams regularly using this particular portal, then you can actually see how they are performing. In fact, you can also check the individual person performance, how they are doing, you know. This is for you right now. I will show as a sub tutors and students how it's gonna look. But basically, you can do all these things as well using the same portal. Now again, you can also take the student attendance using here. So you can do, there are two ways, manually and automatically it happens. So manually, whenever the student clicks on schedules link, the automatic attendance will be marked. And if you want to change anything or if you want to add the attendance for your students, you can always do it from here. You can select multiple subjects and you can mark them present or absent. You can also bulk mark them absent or present from this database. You can get the reports also from here. So basically, I have not taken anything test over here, attendance over here. That's why I'm not able to see any report. But if you have taken the attendance, you will be able to see it. Okay, there is another way that your student can communicate with you using your ticketing system. Basically, they can create the ticketing system from their portal, from their login site, and whatever the doubts they have, they can ping it to you or your sub tutors, and basically they can get. You can also reply to them and solve their queries. There's another thing which you need to do is if you want to collect the fee structure, fees from your students using our portal, TutorShell, then you can also do that by selecting the, did we have created different kind of a fee structure type. So we have like time period, we have number of classes, we have subject wise. So whatever is, the method you follow for your tuition classes or coaching centers or school, you can do that. So let's name this particular maybe yearly batch, something like that, or monthly batch, whatever you want to give the name. The fees is, let's say, 15,000 for this yearly one. Right now we have only INR as a currency. Your start date is 1st of March and end date is, let's say, 24 1st of March in this case. You can create the structure like this, and basically you can assign your structure, fee structure, to your students like from here. So if you recall that I have showed you that how you can give access to your client students. So if you want to like let's say edit your student and give access of fee structure type, in this case I want this particular student to give yearly batch, should yearly fee should be applied to them. I can apply this, okay, and update it like this. Okay, now they will, using this, they will be able to give the, you can able to, they can pay you using our portal. The thing is that it is very important to understand that right now we have multiple payment gates. So many customers are, the tutors are not very, if they're not comfortable entering their bank details, they can select manual. So in this case, invoice, everything will be created, but they have to accept the student fee manually using their maybe whatever the way they are doing it, maybe GPay or Paytm or bank account transfer, whatever their students are doing, they can do it not using our portal but using their own way of doing it. But if you select Razor Pay in this case, let's say, and in this case you need to enter your bank details so that the users can actually, the student can actually send you the fees from directly from TutorShell. Okay. So for now I have selected, so another important thing is that we need to if you want, if you're running a coaching centers, if you want to opt for more students other than your existing students, then you need to update your profile in our system using on your account, and you can give the information of whatever information you have, whatever expertise you have, whatever address you want to give. You can give, maybe upload a video of yours and certificate, so that it will be easily available for you. So like this you can, whenever you submit it, it will, the application will come to us and we will verify your profile, and accepting your profile, you will be visible to the outside students also, which I will show you after some time. Okay, so this is basically, we wanted to cover all these points basically in TutorShell, how we are doing it using TutorShell. Now we can show you how you can, let me just log out. So the outside student, how you will be visible to your outside student. Next point I will show you how you can market your tuition classes or tuition here using TutorShell. So you are already doing it via Facebook, Insta, or local networking. There is another way you can do it using TutorShell. So basically, if you filled your profile and your profile is basically approved by us, then you can, like, I am outside student, I am not like your inside student, you have already given access to them. But if you want to acquire more students from outside, so let me just log in as a individual student, which will be using our portal directly from here, and then they can see the tutor list basically. Okay, let me just cancel it. Okay, so basically we are setting our database right now for the tutors, and basically I am logged in as student, as an outside student, not your student, manual student. So in this case, what they will be doing, they can search your profile, they can go to your profile, they can check your videos, your certificate, whatever you have given, they can check your courses, and based on that, uh, they can select. So let's say the student is interested in your maths and science class 1 subject, and the fees is 15,000. They need to generate the invoice and pay it using this portal. So like this, you will be visible to them, and similarly, all kind of a different thing, whatever you have set up for those classes, it will be access will be given to them once the payment is done for them. Okay. So now the schedules, notices, subjects, test, whatever you have set up for that particular class and subject, it will be visible to this particular student after paying. Now, what about your your existing student which you have set up the portal for them? So let's see that. So I'm going to logging as existing person or student for your, which I have set up already. So this is my this is a student basically, and so I'm sorry, I'm logged in as a wrong student in this case. Because basically I have not paid for it. So basically you can see in this case what will happen, that when your student tries to, because you have not selected the razor pay or any other method to create to get your you have not added your bank details, that's the reason you are not able to receive the payment from your students. That's why we always tell our tutors to fill their bank details, so that they can outside student can get their basically access and able to do it. Okay, pay it. Let me just log in back as a tutor. So these are my students. See, this particular student is added, but it has not yet paid, and that's the reason he is not able to see it. Okay, I'm sorry, I logged out. Any questions so far? Okay. Now let's move to next topic, which is going beyond and adding extra value to the students. So basically, you need to create different opportunities for your students to develop their skills, and basically creating some mentorship programs, or maybe leading school-wide activities. You can also help your student to build connection with the professionals in their field of interest, and by providing some internships or something like that. You need to encourage your student to understand what they are what they interest them most, and how they can be taught in a better way. Okay. So basically, modernizing your teaching method is really important uh, for you. All industries are moving towards complete digitalization, so why our edutech domain should be left behind? Many schools, big schools, are already using ERP systems, but they are quite complex, and that's the reason we have created TutorShell, so that it can be used by normal tutors, home tuitions, and group of teachers or coaching center, or even the schools. Uh, Basically, it's not very complex. It's very easy to understand. You have just seen the setup, how it's going. It is very easy for them, and using that, actually, it becomes really easy for the teachers also to manage everything at one place, and for school, for coaching centers also, to track the performance at one place. So basically, the problem statement which we are trying to solve over here, that everything digitalized from grocery item to, you can sit at your home and order it online. So our education system should not be left behind, and be it a teacher or tutor or coaching center or school, they all need some kind of automation to manage their students' study materials, exam results, teachers, classes, subjects, or schedules, and they don't want to do the redundant job and want to concentrate more what they like the most, that is teaching. So we are solving and helping you in digitalizing and bringing everything in one place, and it saves your two-third of your time and avoid human errors. Okay, so it is actually saving you a lot of time. We have given some 3 months of free period, basically free trial, where you can add your one or two students, you can add one sub tutor and try our software without any hassle. And once you are satisfied, then you can move to another basically, and it will also create yeah, I'm just reading the comments basically. Does it automatically tell you your account of students fees also? Yes, it does. If you add the bank details, if you add everything, set up your tutor shell automatically, then it does tally your students. It will help you. In fact, not only your, so the thing is that for existing students, what you have added using our portal, they will not be visible to outside tutors. Only the students, outside students, which are not yet in your coaching centers or tuition class, they will be able to search you if you have filled your profile in TutorShell. So please go ahead and fill your profile, because it's really important. Then only you will be able to market your teaching skills, whatever the teaching method you are trying to teach, a subject or whatever subject you are skilled at. You need to update it proper information so that you get visible to outside students. Okay, so I'm repeating it again. Please fill your profile, please sign up. It's free of cost. You don't have to pay any money to get visible. The beauty is that. So you need to go log in, sign up you yourself as a teacher, fill your profile, fill your all the information, your teaching style, your subject, your certificates. It will be really good if you can make a video of yours and update it over there, because that gives more impact to your students when they see you live. What kind of, maybe some sample kind of a teaching method you can upload it as a video, so they can see, okay, what you can do, and based on that, basically they will be able to reach out to you very easily, just like I showed you now. And it's free of cost. So what you're waiting for, go ahead and sign up and update your profile. We will approve your profile as soon as your application is received to us. Okay, but be careful. Please fill the proper information, the right information. We don't want to encourage the wrong information. Okay, and by that, if you keep on filling it, updating your profiles, whatever teachers are interested, or coaching centers, they want to get more students what they have existing, then please fill that. Okay, so basically our target is to not sell our product. Basically we want our main target is to digitalize India's education domain, so that in future no student or teacher has to suffer or left behind like they faced during COVID-19. So our motto is to bring India ahead in education domain and help them in complete automation and digitalization. So our tagline itself says you teach, we manage, but digital होके पढ़ेगा इंडिया तो और बढ़ेगा इंडिया. Okay. If you have we will keep on doing these webinars. For today webinar was more concentrated on the main admin tutor. The next webinar we will show you that how sub tutors can help you in setting up your coaching center or your home tuition class. Okay, if you have group of teachers, then only I'm talking about them. That if your coaching center or running a school, the next topic we will cover in detail how your sub tutors will be able to help you and in setting up your test, your study material, your syllabus, all they can do whatever access you have given to them. So we will give proper webinar on that so that it will be easy to digest because we have given a lot of information today. So let's do that in the next one. And another webinar will be organized for the students only, the existing students and as well as the new students who are searching for the new tutors. So we will arrange one webinar for them and they can see how they can search their respective teachers based on their skills, based on their area. In fact, if you don't want online class, you want to go offline classes, you can still update your profile and students still will be able to search you based on the criteria like place address and your coaching center address or the area. Okay, so for now I think we are done. If you have any other questions, you can anytime ping to TutorShell Facebook account. We will be happy to answer you back. And again I'm saying, tutors, if you are like looking for a software which helps you in getting the more business plus managing your whatever day-to-day activity you are doing every day using WhatsApp or email, please join TutorShell. It's free of cost. Update your profile and get visible to your outside student plus manage your existing student using our TutorShell. We have a very good pricing and which you can go over here like this, tutorshell.com. You can go to the pricing and check our pricing. Okay, so right now it's incoming USD. You can see in INR. Also, once you log in, you can see proper plans here. Okay, individual, startup, advanced, enterprise. Enterprise, this is just customized version, so this is for me, and when you reach us we will be able to give you a proper customized version as per your own requirement. Okay, again we have coupon systems also which we can tell you, which you can generate a coupon code and give it to your apply it, your students can see that coupon code. So let's say you want to give some discount, maybe you are starting something new, in that case you can do that as well. We will cover all different topics in more detail in upcoming webinars. Overall, in the end I can say just please go ahead, explore this application, sign up, is free. Go ahead and add student, add sub tutor, add your profile, get visible to the other outside students as well. Thank you. See you in the next webinar. Bye.